What's good, YouTube? Mr. Milkshake here bringing you another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. This is a mixed OU battle that me and my friend Christy decided to have, and as you can see by the layout, she's got more OU mons than I do, but I really don't care. Uh, yeah, other than that, let's jump right in. So, from the team preview, I saw that she had a Rotom, a did she have a Staraptor? No, I had the Staraptor. She decided to leave with extra drill though, and I don't know why, but shiny extra drill looks really cool. And this is not a matchup that I want to have because Brittany here does not want to take an earthquake, so I decided to go into my physically defensive chestnut, and I'm gonna eat this up real nice, like real nice. That's good. Let me stop. Sorry, headphone users. She decides to go into her Rose Raid. And Rose Raid, I don't know, I really like Rose Raid. And what did I go for? Did I go for Spikes? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. She goes for Toxic Spikes. I go for Spikes. I'm not scared of the Toxic Spikes because I have Drapion that just come sit on them and make them go away. I go for another layer of Spikes. And I believe she goes for Shadow Ball, but this time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. She forgot I had bulletproof, so her Sludge Bomb can't touch me, her Shadow Ball can't touch me, her Toxic Spikes can't touch me, and I'm guessing she has Leech Seed too. So, she decides to bring in Galvantula, and I don't want to take a Bug, so I Buzz, so I decide to switch out. And I didn't really have anything that wanted to take a special attack from a Galvantula, like a Thunder, a Bug Buzz. So I just went in a specially defensive Drapion. And it just does under half, and Black Sludge is going to bring me back up. So I decided to go for knockoff. I believe she goes for another Bug Buzz. And barely misses to take me out. Excuse me, barely misses to take me out. Now the Toxic Fights are gone. Toxic Spikes are gone. I knock off Choice Specs, which is interesting to see. Because normally Galvantulas are Focus Sash Sticky Webbers. I haven't really seen a Choice Specs, so she's able to go for Thunder and just Thunder my Drapion. And Drapion's going to go down. I actually really like Drapion. Drapion's going to be one of my top 5 favorite Sinnoh Pokemon. Sinnoh is my favorite region of Pokemon too. So I decided to bring in Manectric and Mega Evolve into Mega Manectric because I've fallen in love with Mega Manectric. I go for that Intimidate, so you can't be hitting me with a Bug Bite. And she goes for Bug Buzz, but I'm packing the Flamethrower. I know I'm going to take one. What? I just went for Thunderbolt. Just kidding. I went for Thunderbolt because just in case she wanted to switch out, but I knew she wouldn't. Um, so she decides to bring in Excadrill, and I know I outspeed, so I was like, why are you going to bring that in? So I just went for a Flamethrower because Mega Manectric's attack's so high, and I knew you weren't going to take that. Popping that air balloon, and just kidding, she did take it, but she lived on like 2 HP. She's able to rapid spin the spikes away, which blows, and she decides to preserve the Excadrill now that there aren't any hazards. She goes into Rotom. I went for Flamethrower again. It's not going to do that much to this Rotom. Yeah, it's not going to do much at all. So I just decided I don't know why I didn't go for Volt Switch right there. I probably should have went for Volt Switch right there. But I just hard switched out into a Chestnut, juking and vibing those Hydro Pumps. She goes for Volt Switch, which I don't know why. I still don't know why I didn't go for Volt Switch. Next time I'll go for Volt Switch, I promise. And she goes into her Rose Raid, as I believe I went for another layer of Spikes. So now that Excadrill, oh my god, now that Excadrill's got Spikes to worry about, and I hard switched out my what is that thing? A Chestnut, just to bring in Typhlosion, because I know she was gonna go for Spikes, and I didn't want Typhlosion to get poisoned. Just Choice Scarf Eruption, it's pretty deadly. She decides to sack off her Excadrill just to see what I was gonna go for, and I went for Eruption. and it failed. So she decides to bring in Manaphy, and I have two words for you, Christy. Fuck Manaphy. Oh my god, that thing. I didn't want to switch out and give it a free tail glow, so I just went for a eruption, and she goes for rain dance. So now my eruptions won't be doing as much because they're in the rain. And I already know this thing gets hydration, this thing gets tail glow. You set up, it ruins lives. So with base 100 speed too, it's pretty. I think it has base 100 speed. So I just continue to go for eruption because I don't want this thing to set up on me. She goes for tail glow, and it's just like, oh god, this thing's annoying. So I'm gonna go for eruption again because I'm at full health. I'm trying to stall out the rain too. So I go for eruption again, and Typhlosion. I honestly love Typhlosion. And then she goes for rest. I'm just like, fuck. Back to square one. Um, her Valentine becomes healthy, and then the hydration wakes it up. So I'm just basically saying kill it and get it over with. I'll do as much damage as I can with eruption. She's gonna go for surf. I'm not living a +6 surf. And is she +3 or +6 right now? Yeah. Either way, I wasn't living. I probably wouldn't have lived a regular surf. No, tail glow. And I just decided to bring in my Christy. It's funny because she gave me this Kyurem. She got a buddy to jet it for her, and she traded it to me, and I told her to name it Christy because her favorite Pokemon is Kyurem. I'm like, I'm going to make you kill your own Pokemon. I was able to take one surf because of my resistance to it. I just go for Dragon Pulse. That's a decent amount. I'm Life Orb, so I'm going to actually go down to... I'm actually glad that the rain stopped because now she's going to have to waste a turn setting the rain up again. And if she went for rest now, she wouldn't wake up right away. So she just goes for surf to finish me off. That's fine. I was like, ha, you killed your mascot. LOL. Come at me, bro. So, I'm not out of the woods with this Manaphy just yet, but it's not as much of a threat now because I know it has to waste a turn to set up rain. So I decided to bring in Chestnut, and I get poisoned from the toxic spikes. She goes for surf, and I was kind of questioning why surf. I know it's gonna do a lot of damage. I just went for Drain Punch. I probably should have went for Leech Seed to counteract the leftovers as well as build health back up. But I just went for Drain Punch. Yeah, so I think she goes for Surf to take me out because I'm gonna die. No, she actually goes for rest, and she's gonna let me go down to toxic spikes. But I don't think I'll faint after this turn. I'm trying to think of the moveset on my Chestnut. I have Drain Punch, Spiky Shield Spikes, and I believe Leech Seed. So instead of going for Drain Punch, I probably should have went for Leech Seed. It's more effective in the long run of things. So I'm taking more toxic damage. She's still asleep because she doesn't have Sleep Talk. I believe she told me her only offensive move is Surf. And I told her, I was like, are you sure you want to do that? Maybe you want to run Rain Dance on another Pokemon. That way you don't have to waste a turn with rain. Like, you don't have to waste a turn of like possibly dying. I'd rather waste a turn of rain than take damage. I don't know, because I was thinking like I just send in Serperior. It's just not very good coverage. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to trash out this man if he fucked me up. I'm just saying if I were to run a Manaphy. So I decided, since you're still asleep, I know you're going to still be asleep. I'm gonna bring in my Manectric. Get that Intimidate off because it mattered. You're fast asleep. I know I outspeed, and I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt's gonna take you out because Manectric's special attack is very, very high. So I actually did go for Leech Seed finally. I go for Leech Seed. I'm able to get some health back, so it's gonna kind of counteract the toxic damage I take, and I'm gonna be able to get a. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's been a long day. This is like the 4th video I'm recording today, and it's been a long day at school. But Thunderbolt does take out the Manaphy because of Manectric with its sick flow, or the sick mohawk thing on its back. I don't know. And she goes for Pinsir. And I shouldn't have let you take me. I shouldn't have let Pinsir take me out because I know Pinsir gets Moxie, and this is where I like know Pinsir gets Moxie because it gets Moxie now, and it's gonna be a Mega Pinsir too, which is Scurry, muy terrible. If you speak Spanish, you know what I mean. I'm Choice Scarfed though. I'm Choice Scarfed Staraptor. I'm pretty sure Quick Attack could take me out though. She does go for Quick Attack. I'm just hoping I live it, and she gets crit. And I was like, the world will never know. And this threat would have been averted. So now I have just my what's this thing called? Chestnut left. I go for Spiky Shield just to be like, yeah, hurt yourself with my pointy shield, dick. um, I'm on 1 HP. I have a habit of doing that. I'm at 1 HP. Yeah, I'm at 1 HP. And then she goes for Earthquake just to finish me off in style. So GG to her. That's really unfortunate that I got critted by the Quick Attack. Uh, but other than that, like I said, GG, said that already. That's all I have for you today. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you like what you see, don't leave a like, comment, rating. And if you like what you see, subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. It means the world to me to know that what I'm producing is liked. But other than that, I think I'm gonna end off the video.